It's crazy. Ain't nothing showing. Okay. You live.
You live?
Yep.
Oh. Hey, it's me, Wanda B. I'm live here at IntellectualRadio.com. About to do an impromptu show, an impromptu podcast. What you doing? You preparing backstage?
Yeah.
We waiting for none other than E-Dub, also known as, wait, I'm trying to think of all his other names he goes by. E-Dub, come on in on this backstage thing. Come on in. I don't know why he needs this big grand entrance.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here. You know, I gotta just prepare myself. You know, I can't just come right in. I gotta, get my energy up. Just get ready for you. But thank you. How you doing, Wonder?
Are you ready?
Wonder.
Did you get warmed up backstage?
I got warmed up. I feel good. How you like my shirt?
It's cute.
I love it. I got this from Goodwill. It's always good when you get it from Goodwill. I love it. I saw this right here, and when I saw it on the rack, I said, I don't care how much that costs. I'm getting it. And you know what?
It's cute.
I got it.
It's definitely different.
It's Martin.
Marty Marr.
I love it. Number 23. 23. Now you know who 23 is, right? So this is definitely right on time. So what's happening?
Nothing much. What's happening with you?
Hey,
now you all warmed up. You better come out here swinging, because you was back there doing the extra warm up like he was Mike Tyson about to get in the ring with Muhammad Ali.
Yes, I was. Well, I'm preparing to do another shoot for my movie tonight.
Okay. What's your movie? Tell us about it.
/Two-Face. You can find it on mytimeproductions.com. mytimeproductions.com. You know why?
Why?
Because it's your time. Anyway, so the movie is about this guy. He's a criminal. He finds a guy who looks just like him, right? And he's trying to get this guy to take the fall for all the crap that he's done in the world. So check it out at mytimeproductions.com. Okay. It's just a rough draft. But we're working on it. My time.
You're having a good time working on it.
mytimeproduction.com.
And that's important.
I'm having a good time. Plus, I'm learning so much. I worked on so many films in the past, but I never really ever took seriously doing my own thing. So I'm doing my own thing. I'm learning as I grow, and it's working out. So please check it out, mytimeproduction.com, and give me your feedback. And also, you want to be a part of the productions. You can do that as well. Go to mytimeproduction.com and be a part of the process.
Any feedback, welcome. If you'd like to be a part of it, if you see where the storyline can go, you got a way you like. Ooh, they should add this. We'd like to hear that.
Yep, we would definitely consider any input that you may have to make the film better. And we'd love to have you be a star in the film. So hey, just give us a call or check us out.
Are you the star? They be a star or be one of the stars?
They can be one of the stars. We can have co-stars. mytimeproductions.com.
Okay.
So what's happening? So what did you do today?
Today I went to the Black Business Expo in Broadview.
And then you know what? I was there as well. You know what? It was an incredible event. And
very nice.
They also have one. They also have one today in Maywood. They had it yesterday in Maywood and today in Maywood. It's going to continue over to today in Maywood. So you have one going in Broadview and one in Maywood. So you can want to support Black. Today is the day to support Black. Go to the Broadview Park District as well as 200, I think it's 5th Avenue in Maywood, and you can support Buy Shop Black. You're going to be spending money someplace. You may as well support your own.
And if it's not at the expo, you can find any place, any store any person that sells something and purchase something from.
Purchase something. Now, sometimes you know what? Sometimes you may go and you may not find things that you may be interested in, but still you want to just show your support. Just show your support, because you know what? We all need support, and what goes around comes around. You go there and you show your support, then one day you may be doing something and we show support for you. So it goes around, comes around. So just please don't hesitate to show your support. Sometimes I go in and you know what? And I say, well, you know what? I don't need these items, but I'm going to spend $100 just to show my support. So you may want to consider doing that as well. In my opinion, your dollar is way more important than your vote. That's just my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I think the most important thing you have, the most power you have, is in your pocket. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. People don't care about who you voted for, but they sure care about where you spend your money. What's that one, David?
I'm thinking about what you said. I'm thinking, oh, there's a point to that. I think they're both equally. That I definitely think dollars, actually, where you spend your dollars matter for sure. But I was just thinking of the other thing you discounted.
I'm not saying don't vote, but I'm just saying I believe personally that your majority of your power is in your pocket.
That's the way to express your
I'm tell you
power.
something. You know what?
It's what you have control over.
Because nothing can operate without what's in your pocket. Nothing. There's nothing that can operate without what's in your pocket.
It's what we have control over.
That's your power right there. Your power is in your pocket, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's it.
I agree with that.
So what else is happening to be?
What else is happening in the world today? We've had some serious losses this week.
Oh, Jesse Jackson Jr.? Oh, no, not Jr., Jesse Jackson.
Senior.
Yeah, that's sad. You know, and I've had several encounters with Jesse. I'm not going to go to it. Go to Earl Winfrey's Facebook page, and I talk about the encounter I had with Jesse, a couple of them. You know, it's sad. Jesse was in my opinion, he was a good man. You know, he had some trials and tribulations, just like everybody else. You know, he's only human. But he definitely overall was a good man. He definitely cared about the people. Not just his people, but he cared about the people, in my personal opinion.
He definitely was somebody out there fighting for us. So it's definitely a loss because we can do a lot of talking, but I'm not going out there fighting the fights he's fought for us.
And you know, think to yourself that once the people like Jesse pass, who we got? Who do we have that's going to fight for us? Who do we have? Name somebody who's going to be fighting for us, like a Jesse. You know, once the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X, the Jessies, the Fred Hamptons, once they're gone, who we got?
We do. Fred Hampton Jr. has picked up where his father left off. Probably even Jesse Jackson's children, all his children stood up this week and they all said that how they do it in their way, how they carry on what their father did. But we don't have anyone the magnitude of a Martin Luther King or Jesse Jackson.
Those were fighters, and they were able to galvanize large groups of people. So, but who do we have that has that ability in 2026? If you know someone that has that ability in 2026 to create the same impact as a Jesse or Malcolm or Martin, please post that in the comments because I want to know who it is. Because we need, at this point, we need all the leaders we can get. All the leaders we can get, we need.
We're going to have to start just bringing them up to be leaders because I don't know. I can't. Not that there aren't any out there. I just saying personally, I don't know.
I can't think of any.
Not to that magnitude. I know a lot of activist people. I absolutely know people who in their own way fight for the rights of people. I know activists, but to the magnitude of Jesse Jackson Sr.
And then plus we need all the same things we need back in the 60s. A whole lot hasn't changed. We've had some, we've advanced, you know, in some ways, but we still have a long way to go. So we still need some fighters out there to get out there and put their body on the line and try to make a difference.
You said put their bodies on the line?
That's what they did.
That's the part that think people know the outcome. That's why they're not jumping on that bandwagon.
They did.
We know the end result for the ones.
They've all put their body on the line for people that they didn't even know.
They did, but I think one reason that people may go, ooh, I don't know, because we know the end result of a few of them. It is a great honor or blessing that Jesse Jackson Sr. got to go out in his own way, naturally versus and live a long life. But the others, it was kind of cut short in the path of helping us.
It was cut short.
It was, but I'm saying that could be a deterrent for maybe the next person who wants to go full out because it doesn't come, it's not easy. I mean, they really have to take the brunt for people who aren't always grateful.
I think a lot of people like that put their bodies on the line like that. I think they anticipate, you know, an untimely demise. You know, I think Martin Luther King, I think he had a feeling that it was coming. And it came, sadly it came. I think he knew. Because he even talked about how he wanted to be remembered. He wanted to be remembered as someone who made a difference, someone who cared. And he was definitely someone who made a difference, who cared. And I remember him saying, he said, I want to be someone who loves somebody. He definitely, you can tell by his actions that he did love somebody.
So how would you like to be remembered?
I like to be remembered the same way Martin Luther King was remembered.
How is that?
Someone who cared, someone who made a difference. That's been my whole goal in life, to make a difference. I didn't want to just come into this world and not make a difference, because so often that when we're gone, we're quickly forgotten. You know, you have the funeral, and you have the funeral procession, and you have the burial. Then after that, it's back to the house party. It's back to the party. You know what I'm saying? See, I want people to stop and remember Earl Winfrey. You know, a year from now. You know, I remember working in a hotel. I never forget this as long as I live. I worked in a hotel, and there was this guy who had died. And they celebrated this guy every single year. Every single year, the family and friends would come together to celebrate this guy, right? And then this guy had grandkids who had never met him before, but had heard about him. We were giving speeches on the microphone. These grandkids talking about the grandfather they never met. I never met your grandpa, but I know you did this, you did that, you was and I want to say that I love you. And they never met the man. That's kind of how I want to be. I want to be the people remember me year after year after year and say, you know what, we want to remember this guy. We want to go back and thank Earl for he did this, he did that, blah, blah. He had a Martin Lawrence jersey. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I want. I want to be remembered. Because like I said, we're easily forgotten. I think about my grandma. My grandmom is gone. No one really talks about it anymore. But she did a whole lot. I mean, she did a lot. I mean, she raised 10 kids and helped raise their grandkids, right? She was the mom of the community. She took most of the kids in the community to church. You know what I'm saying? And if people remember her, they'll remember that. She was.
Can I interrupt you a second?
Yes.
We ran into someone. You mentioned people and your grandmother. We ran into someone out shopping who recognized you and only spoke glowing things of what she remembered of your grandma.
Right. And what did she say? She said, "Grandma, you take us to church." Right. So yeah. So see, my grandmama, she did a whole lot in the community. A lot. I mean, when she first moved in the projects, seeing that she wasn't employed, what she did was she opened up a daycare center in her home, right? And she was one of the first people to do that, right? So people would drop their kids off at my grandmama's house for them to watch while they went to work. So she opened up a daycare center. This was back.
So she was employed.
This was back in the 60s, right? She opened up a candy store. And no one had done candy stores in their apartments before, selling stuff out the window. She was one of the first to do that, if not the first. And I would tell you this, I would say this until the day I die. My grandmother invented the freeze cup. Now, you can disagree if you want to. Say what you want to say. But my grandmama invented the freeze cup. Now, you got freeze pops. You can buy at the grocery store. Freeze cups. I mean, she invented the freeze cup. So my grandmama, she did a whole lot. The fact that she's gone and seldom talked about is really kind of sad to me. And I don't want to go out like that. I want to be someone who's remembered, for all the things that I've done. And that's one thing that's great about the internet nowadays is that, just about every single show that we created, even this show, will be here when we're long, long gone. And this is why I love the internet, because you know what, when I'm gone, they can go back and they can watch this video and say, you know what, my great-great-granddaddy Earl, he wanted to be remembered. He wanted to have a celebration every single year, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
It brought tears to my eyes, y'all. Well, thank you, One to Be.
Thank you.
This is my Goodwill Martin. Hope you like it, Marty Bar. Check it out.
You will be remembered for this, I promise.
Remember this? Hey, grandkids, I love y'all, even though I never even met y'all.
I was going to say, you don't have it.
Oh, boy.
Can you say, are you done recording?
Hold on.